From South Carolina Public Radio, this is Who, What, When, an hour of history, games, and trivia. I'm Daniel Thompson.
And I'm Brandon Gray. Welcome and ho, ho, ho! Thanks for joining us for this very special holiday edition of the show.
Coming up this festive hour, we'll rewrite some Christmas carols to be about classic holiday movies, take a look at Christmas traditions around the world, and see if you can tell real Hallmark Channel Christmas movies apart from ones we made up.
If you'd like to join us for these games, all you got to do is call or text us. 803-470-6347. One more time, that's 803-470-6347. Or if you'd rather, you can send us an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org. And go ahead, while you're at it, attach that Christmas card. We'd love to see it. You'll get a shot at the title of Who, What, When Champion of the Week and our very special trophy, the Who, What, When Fanny Pack.
That's right, Brand. It's an amazing fanny pack. You should keep it for yourself. That's what I'd recommend. But it also could make a really good stocking stuffer or a gift for that special loved one.
White elephant? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
Big time.
Dan, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas. I absolutely love this time of year.
I do know that about you, Bran. You're a big Christmas boy, and that's probably one of your defining characteristics.
Oh, I'm a Christmas boy, all right. I've always loved celebrating the holiday and all of the festivities around it. And you know that I'm a huge fan of Hallmark Channel original Christmas movies every year. And that's why I was thinking that maybe we could do a little something different this week.
Oh, yeah? What were you thinking?
Well, as regular Who, What, When listeners know, you usually take the lead, and I'm just here. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really know what I do on a week-to-week basis, but as a former history teacher, you're the expert typically, right?
Thank you. I would agree with that. Thank you.
Okay, but since we're talking about Christmas and the broader holiday season, I feel like this is really my territory.
I can't argue with you, Brian. And last year around this time, we did a special episode where you created all of our games that were all about Christmas, and it was a lot of fun. What if we did that again?
I love that, Dan. Let's celebrate the season the Who, What, When way. I'll be asking the questions today, okay? And guess what? I have some very special contestants lined up for us. Two folks connected to a brand new Hallmark Channel original Christmas movie, The Christmas Baby, which premieres on December 21st on the Hallmark Channel. Caller number one, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, my name's Topher Payne from Decatur, Georgia.
And Topher, how are you related to The Christmas Baby?
I guess I am one of the parents of The Christmas Baby. I am the screenwriter of The Christmas Baby.
He helped give birth to The Christmas Baby.
Yes. That is true.
I guess like midwife. Yeah, I'm a midwife.
He's the Christmas baby doula.
Fantastic, Topher. Thank you so much for joining us. Caller number two, what's your name and where are you from?
Hi there. My name is Eva Tavares. I'm from Vancouver, BC, Canada.
All right.
And how are you related to The Christmas Baby?
I suppose I'm also one of the parents of The Christmas Baby, but I'm the director of The Christmas Baby.
Wow. We
How
have
about
the two
that?
parents of The Christmas Baby.
This is big.
Yeah, not Mary and Joseph, not that Christmas baby.
Different Christmas Baby.
Different Christmas baby.
Actually, we tried. They were booked solid. There was no room at that end. Eva, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and maybe your past in directing or whatever you want to share with the world.
Yeah, I kind of have gone on a real journey through the creative spaces. I started as a dancer, ended up doing a degree in opera, and lived very firmly in musical theater and opera for a long time. And then the pandemic kind of shifted my focus, and then I landed in film as an actor. I've acted in Hallmark movies as well. And then I became a part of the Make Her Mark program through Hallmark, which is specifically for female directors. It's an incredible program run by Ashley Williams. I owe her my life. And and basically they brought me on to shadow a seasoned director for Hallmark, Peter Benson, who's one of my best friends now. And then it was a kind of trade-off where after the shadowing, they brought me in to direct, and I just so happened to be given this incredible script by Topher. So yeah, this is a really exciting time. I'm so happy to be here and to be talking about this film and with all of you in the community.
Wow. How about that? And if you watch The Christmas Baby and you're like, that Eva, she really did great work, you could see Eva in another Hallmark movie from earlier in the season, Royal Montana Christmas. Is that correct, Eva?
Indeed, I was in that one. I'm also in all the Cherry Lane movies. I play Ivy, who's the baby of Erin Cahill and John Brotherton, my sweet parents. Yeah, I'm here. I'm everywhere.
You're hopefully going to take home a fanny pack. That is what we're
that's the
playing
big
for
deal
today.
here. Yeah.
You can keep all of your favorite Christmas ornaments in it, whatever you want to do. Dan, we have 3 games.
We do.
All are holiday related. This first one, it might be right up Eva's alley with her history
theater.
with musical
Yeah.
theater. That's exactly right. We're going to play a game called Christmas Movie Karaoke.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Christmas movie karaoke. Here's what we're going to do. There's nothing quite like Christmas movies and
Yeah.
Christmas music.
Don't I know it?
So why not combine those 2 things? What I'm going to do is I have rewritten popular Christmas songs, and the words are going to be the plot of a popular Christmas movie. You are going to have to tell me which movie I have sung about. Does that make sense?
I feel stressed, but yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Topher, you get to go first. Are you ready, my friend?
I am so ready. I want that fanny pack.
That's
Okay.
right.
That's good. That's
gets
the
it.
right
You can-
answer.
You can hear the seriousness in his voice. He wants it. Yeah.
All right, this is sung to the tune of Jingle Bells. Here it comes. Oh my gosh, Santa's on my roof. He falls down, now I'm him. Charlie knows the truth. Hey, oh my gosh, elves with attitude. Go to jail, break me out, Bernard's in a bad mood.
Oh, man.
Is that A, Fred Claus, B, the Santa Claus, or C, the Polar Express?
I believe that is the Santa Claus.
Interesting. Because you're correct, Topher. Dan, you and I, we love the Santa
I
Claus.
adore the Santa Claus. And also, I adored the read there, Brand.
Thank you.
Great lyrics. Really good job.
Shout out to Bernard the Elf.
Shout out.
Oh, yeah. Who is in Oppenheimer, by the way.
Well, as he should be. If anybody that is in the Santa Claus deserves to
Chris
be in
Nolan's
Oppenheimer,
It's Bernard
It's
the Elf.
Bernard
That's
the Elf.
exactly right.
All right, Eva, you've seen how it's done. It is your turn. This next one is to the tune of Deck the Halls. Are you ready?
I am so ready. Yep.
Deck the stores with Turbo Man dolls. Fa la 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 la. Dad can't find one, waited too long. Fa la 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 la. Sinbad tries to kill a child. Fa la 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 la. Wild Dad flies around like wild. Fa la 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 la.
Man, you crushed it.
Is that A, The Christmas Story, B, Jingle All the Way, or C, Deck the Halls?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to be so honest. I have not the smallest clue of what Christmas movie you're talking about.
And you're better for it.
I feel like I got to watch it now. Sounds exciting. Is it Jingle All the Way?
Eva is unsure. She hasn't seen
She
it.
talked it out.
She still got it right.
Yeah, she
How
did.
about that? The Arnold Schwarzenegger Sinbad Christmas classic that Dan for some reason doesn't like.
It's
Eva,
terrible.
I can't recommend it enough.
It's a bad movie.
Topher, have you seen Jingle All the Way?
I have seen Jingle All the Way in the same way that you remember a meal in a restaurant that gave you food poisoning.
Yeah. I knew Topher got it. I knew he understood.
I don't appreciate that, Topher, but whatever. All right, it's time for your next song, Topher. We're tied up at 1 apiece. This one is to the tune of Silent Night. Are you ready?
So ready.
Silent night, wild night, take all the gifts without a fight. Dress a dog up and sled down the hill. Grab all the gifts and the food that you can. Make Jim Carrey so mean. Make Jim Carrey so green. Is that A, Christmas with the Cranks, B, Elf, or C, The Grinch?
That would be Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
Yes, it would. I'm sorry. That's your turn.
Oh
no,
my
that's you. I didn't
gosh.
say that. Go back. Go ahead, Bram.
That is correct. Topher, Dan doesn't like Jim Carrey's Grinch.
I don't.
What are your thoughts on it?
I think nothing compares to the animated original.
Yeah.
Sometimes stories don't need to be expanded or exploded beyond their original perfection. And I think short and sweet is how I like my Grinch.
And that's from a polished screenwriter, Brand.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. It's fine. All right, Eva. It's time for your second song. This one is to the tune of Feliz Navidad. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Yep.
I'm going to need a little help in the studio, Dan, if you don't
Okay.
mind. Let's do a little clapping maybe in between, like a,
Okay.
I don't know, something
I
there.
got it. I got it.
Just get on the train. Just get on the train. Just get on the train and drink all of the hot chocolate. Da 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 da. I wanna make you believe in Santa. I wanna make you believe in Santa. I wanna make you believe in Santa even without your parents' consent. Is that A, the Polar Express, B, the Christmas Story, or C, Elf?
I feel pretty confident in this one, which is a change. I feel that it is A, the Polar Express.
It is indeed A, the Polar Express, another movie that Dan does not like.
I love Christmas. I love Christmas movies. In the first 4 questions, Brandon's given 3 of the worst Christmas movies of all time.
I don't know about that. Eva, thoughts on the Polar Express?
So, to be fair, I don't think I've seen it.
Good for
as
you.
well.
Good for you,
But,
Eva.
I think I grew up on the older Christmas movies. Like, my favorite Christmas movie would be White Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, like, It's a Wonderful Life and all of that. So, some of these newer ones that are, with the funky CGI and everything, I have not seen.
That is that is funky CGI.
There's
That
no doubt.
is
I'm
accurate.
still haunted by the CGI in Polar Express.
Topher, I'm going to assume you don't like it because you're always Team Dan.
In my household, we refer to it as Christmas in the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, no, that's fair. These are fair complaints. All right,
Tie ball game. Tie ball game.
It
Brandon.
is tied.
Yeah.
It's getting serious.
So
here.
far, nobody's missed a question.
That's right. Is somebody going to hit the perfect game horn? Is that Dominic, the donkey?
Who did that?
Dominic, how are you? All right. God bless, brother. All right. Topher, this next one is set to Joy to the World. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Santa is here. Oh, thank goodness. Our house is getting robbed. But Santa's good at fighting, especially if you're naughty. He loves a sledgehammer. He loves a sledgehammer. Santa loves to hit bad guys with sledgehammer. Is that A, Krampus, B, Miracle on 34th Street, or C, Violent Night?
Oh, as much as I wish that were the plot of Miracle on 34th Street, I believe that is Violent Night.
Santa, we've got all these letters we've brought into court. Hand me my sledgehammer.
Let me show you. You are correct, Topher. That is Violent Night. I believe that is the newest movie that we're going to be talking about today, or at least have a song sung about it. Did you get around to seeing The Violent Night, Topher?
I have not seen Violent Night. Have you seen Violent Night?
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
have seen
It's
Violent Night.
pretty good.
I love Violent Night, Topher.
Pretty good
I would
movie.
recommend it. And he does love a
Awesome.
sledgehammer.
Okay.
So, yeah, maybe
Good,
a
good,
little
good. I
bit
need
different
some
than the Christmas
recommendations.
Baby, but
bit,
maybe
yeah.
like you start with Christmas Baby, you end with Violent Night, and you see where the night takes you.
I like this. Or in reverse, you start with Violent Night, and then we get back to a place of hope.
There you go. There you
love
go.
it.
Still a perfect game.
That's right.
It's 3-2 currently. Eva, you have a chance to tie it up with this next song that is to the tune of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Are you ready?
Ready.
You are the worst person that this world has ever seen. Expect to learn a lesson from the spirits. There are 3. And if you don't change, we will kill you. Here, look at your grave. We will get you back by Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Hey, boy, what time is it? It's Christmas Day. Is that A, A Christmas Carol, B, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, or C, The Santa Claus 3?
Oh, wow. I love these multiple choice options. I feel pretty confident it's the Christmas Carol.
Now, Eva, before you guess, are you sure it's not the Santa Claus 3?
We have to
Escape
weigh
Clause?
our options here.
Are you sure it's not the Martin Short Santa Claus movie?
I want to see that version of that. Again, as Topher said, I would love to see that version. But no, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Eva is incorrect. It's the Santa Claus 3. I'm kidding. Yes, you're correct. A Christmas Carol, of course.
Yeah.
Scrooge, you know it.
Come on.
Hey there, boy. What day is it? Just had to throw that in
Yep.
there. I was working on something. Maybe, Eva, if you want to cast me in your next movie. I do a sick,
Honestly, I'm thinking about it, but what you didn't clarify was, is it Michael Caine's version with the puppets?
Oh,
with the
man, with the Muppets.
You know what? It's any and all.
Should have been nominated.
Should have been nominated.
Oh,
a wonderful performance.
Yeah.
That is the Christmas Carol, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, Topher, we have 2 more songs in this round. Still a perfect game. You got to get this one right to keep that perfect game going. Are you ready, Topher?
I am committed.
All right, this is to the tune of All I Want for Christmas Is You. I don't want a ball for Christmas. There is just one gift for me. A gift that some might think will shoot my eye out in misery. I just want a BB gun. I promise that I'll have some fun. Make my life complete. Please get me a Red Ryder BB gun. Is that A, Christmas Story, B, 8-Bit Christmas, or C, Ernest Saves Christmas?
Ernest.
I got to give a shout out to the delivery of that song. And that is a beautiful encapsulation of the plot of A Christmas Story.
There it is.
Topher, with his kind words, is that it doesn't matter because you got to either get it right or wrong. I can't give it to you just by being kind. Luckily, you did get it right, Topher.
Right.
How about that? A Christmas Story. One of my favorites. Yeah. I love that one.
Here's my hot take. 8-Bit Christmas I like more than A Christmas Story.
Ooh. That is a hot take. I love 8-Bit Christmas. I don't think you're wrong about that. I do think you're wrong about that, Dan, but I don't think you're wrong about 8-Bit Christmas being great.
Oh. It's so good.
Christmas Stories.
You know what I mean, Vern?
I know what you mean, Vern.
Yeah.
All right, one more question. It's going to go to you, Eva, and it is to the tune of Away in a Manger. Are you ready?
I love it. Let's do it.
Okay. Away from the North Pole on a parade float. The people, they love me. There's no way they won't unless I get arrested and people doubt me. I hope I find a way to just make them believe. Is that A, the Santa Claus 2, B, Miracle on 34th Street, or C, Fred Claus?
Oh no, I'm stumped. Wait, I thought it was something else.
Uh-oh. What did you think it was?
Well, to be honest, I've done Elf the Musical, and there's elements of that kind of feel like Elf the Musical, getting arrested, trying to make people believe.
Sure.
Float, I can't remember if he was on a float in the movie. Is it Miracle on 34th Street?
Eva considered her options. She went with Miracle on 34th Street. She seemed stumped. She still got it right. It's Miracle on 34th Street. A perfect round, Dan. And that, I think, really is what Christmas is all about. A perfect first round.
Is it?
On Who, What, When. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm getting word that I'm correct here,
good.
Dan.
Yeah.
What a game so far, Dan.
Yeah. This is a game where Brand tries to trick you into guessing Santa Claus sequels.
This is Who, What, When. I'm Brandon Gray here with my co-host Daniel Thompson. Thank you so much for joining us on this special holiday edition of the show.
We're celebrating with 2 folks from the new Hallmark Channel original Christmas movie, The Christmas Baby. Writer Topher Payne and director Eva Tavares are playing with us today. They're off to a wonderful start. Let's see how they do in our next game about holiday traditions around the world.
That and more coming up right after this break here on Who, What, When.
Welcome back to Who, What, When, an hour of history, games, and trivia. I'm Daniel Thompson here with my good buddy Brandon Gray. Thanks for joining us for this very special holiday edition of the show.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah, bud.
All I want for Christmas?
What's
your
that?
friendship.
Oh, well, you got it, bud.
Before we get back to the games, we want to remind you that you can be a contestant on a future episode of Who, What, When. Just call or text 803-470-6347, or you can send an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org.
Brand, we have two special guest contestants on the line with us. Both are from the new Hallmark Channel original Christmas movie, The Christmas Baby. We have director Eva Tavares and writer Topher Payne playing our games today.
And Dan, one of the reasons why we invited Eva and Topher to join us today is that we're really interested in The Christmas Baby. You and I, Dan, we watch a lot of Hallmark Channel Christmas movies each year for another show that we host called Deck the Hallmark.
That's exactly right, and we watch a ton of them. And one of the criticisms we often see about Christmas movies on the Hallmark Channel is they all have the same plot. Big city girl moves to a small town, meets the local boy, discovers the true meaning of Christmas.
Something like that, yes. And to be honest, there's a little bit of truth in that, but The Christmas Baby is something new for Hallmark Channel. Topher, as the screenwriter, can you tell us what the movie is about and where the idea for The Christmas Baby came from?
Yeah, I am so excited about this, especially now having seen the movie. I'm even more excited about it. The Christmas Baby tells the story of a married couple living in upstate New York, Kelly and Aaron. One of them works as a theater production designer, and the other runs kind of a pack and ship store. So they're both very, very busy at the holidays as they're getting ready for the big Christmas production, and then also just, running a mail business during the Christmas season. They are a very happily childless couple. They had those conversations about what their family would look like for them. They're comfortable with that decision and they're living a good life. And then unexpectedly, one day, a baby effectively shows up on their doorstep with a note asking them to provide a home for the child. And this sets off a sequence of events that neither one of them could have ever seen coming. And as a same-gender couple, the idea of an unexpected baby just doesn't happen that often. So they're experiencing what so many families have of, it turns out we are going to be parents, at least for this period of time. Yeah. And it gives us the chance to explore how beautiful and amazing foster families are, and telling a holiday story that celebrates people who open up their home to a child in need, which I haven't seen those stories told in made-for-TV Christmas movies before. And it was pretty extraordinary that we were given the chance to do so.
And that's what really, why I'm so excited about this movie as a foster parent and adoptive parent. It speaks to me, and I'm glad it's on the network. Eva, if you could talk, one, about this is your first Hallmark movie and directing it, and it seems like it's a pretty special film and a movie that's different than the norm. And could you also give us a little bit of insight of who stars in the movie and what it was like working with the stars of The Christmas Baby?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know where to start. I'm overflowing with gratitude for every single person who was involved in this movie. I mean, when I got the script, it was like reading Topher's words and what he had crafted. It was just like, it hit me so hard. I cried the first read. And our executive producer, Angela Mancuso, had been advocating to get this script made for a really long time. And so it just felt like, this has to be my first script. This is so, I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time, and I'm so grateful. And then it just kept getting better. So our two leads are Kat Barrell, incredible angel, and Ali Liebert, who, and this is the real full circle moment for me, I shadowed Ali on The Holiday Sitter, which is the first queer movie for the network, with two queer leads, Jonathan Bennett and my best friend, George Crissa, who I met doing theater. So I shadowed Ali on that, and then Ali directed me in one of the Christmas on Cherry Lane movies, and then she starred in my first movie. Wow. And so I got to have her, I had already gone through this whole thing with her where she's a mentor, she's a friend, she had provided me guidance and notes on other projects, and then all of a sudden she was there with me in this very, very special and intimate first experience, and with this story, I mean, a bounty of riches. And it was, I can't even remember the question. It was such an overwhelmingly wonderful experience, and I'm so proud of the movie and the messaging. Like, I really, this, to get a little personal, like, I needed this kind of representation as a young person, and I didn't have it. Mm-hmm. It really would have been life-changing for me to see this kind of relationship portrayed in a very normalized, warm and inviting way. And also an extension of that, to kind of build off what we were talking about with foster families, like the way that community comes into play when you have, especially I'd say in queer communities, how we build our own family to raise up our kids or ourselves, you know, if there isn't support there. I mean, in this case, obviously these two have so much support, and it's again, so hopeful and so encouraging for others who might be feeling that way. So yeah, I'm really very excited for everyone to see it.
Topher, this is a December 21st release. This is weekend before Christmas.
Stakes are high.
This is like when people, even people that are like not like me and Dan, who have to start watching Christmas movies in the middle of October, everybody's watching a holiday movie the weekend before Christmas. You're getting together with family. You're watching perhaps one of the classics that I sang a song about in the first segment. Or
classics.
They could turn on the Hallmark channel on the 21st and watch The Christmas Baby. Pitch to people like why this should be the holiday movie that they watch the weekend of the 21st. Is it going to give them those holly jolly feels that we're looking for? Because Eva said she cried. Do I want to cry? Am I going to get the feels, Topher?
Buddy, you know, laughter through tears is my favorite emotion.
I know it.
And
yeah.
one of the things that I delight in, both in the scripting of this movie and in the execution of it, it's the funniest thing I've put on the air.
Wow.
Okay.
I've never had a Hallmark script that has made it to the finish line with this much of the humor intact.
Wow.
And I do think part of that comes from Eva coming in with a fresh perspective as a first-time director on a project for the network. I think that having fresh perspectives and fresh voices are so essential in expanding storytelling. So part of the reason it works is because of who we had at the helm. But you're with your family. This is Countdown to Christmas, and we are the final movie. So we are what they're counting down to.
That's true.
And this is such a beautiful celebration of both families of origin and families of choice. They have a tremendous support network from the people they came from, and they have the support of the people they picked up along the way, which is my experience of family. And I think it's really collectively all of our experience of family. It's made up of the people you were given and the people you choose. And my nephews came to our family via open adoption. And so our experience of our family being complete was with this unexpected arrival. Angela Mancuso, our producer, I cannot say enough for how much she advocated for this movie getting made and making it on the air, and knowing that Hallmark is exactly where this story needs to be told, because it is a celebration of everything I love about family. And I think that's going to be a lot of people's experience of it.
Topher, Eva, you guys are both huge parts of bringing us The Christmas Baby, December 21st, Hallmark Channel, before you celebrate Christmas with your family or while you're celebrating Christmas with your family. Why not give this movie a shot? It seems like it's going to be really heartwarming and great for the entire family, whether that family is a found one or a biological one. Can't thank you enough for telling us about the movie, and we're excited to see it ourselves.
I can't wait to shovel Little Debbie Christmas trees into my mouth and watch this movie.
That's right. Yeah.
The way that God intended.
Yeah, exactly. It's all been fun, and we're all trying to just be united here.
Right.
But somebody's got to win.
That's right.
And somebody's got to lose.
Someone's
There's
gotta
only
win.
one fanny pack. We don't give fanny packs out to everybody.
We don't give them out willy-nilly.
That's exactly
okay?
right. Yeah.
We got a close game, and by close, I mean it's completely tied up, Dan.
Perfect game.
Topher, 4 points. Eva, 4 points. It is time for our second game. It is time for Holiday Who, What, Where.
Nice. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good read.
Here's what's going to happen here. I'm going to describe some holiday customs or traditions from around the world. You need to tell me where the tradition is celebrated. I'm going to give you some options to choose from. Dan, you usually do that. You write the questions, and you're so good at like putting clues in the questions and
sure
stuff.
am. I feel good about it.
I didn't. I don't have any clues in these, okay? So you just got to figure it out, all right, Topher? You ready to go with the first one?
And none of the answers are the Santa Claus 2, the Mrs. Claus, or the Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause. None of them.
No, you're correct.
Okay,
None of them are.
got it. Good.
Topher, are you ready to go for the first question in Holiday Who, What, Where?
Take me around the world. Let's do this.
Here we go. Who said Santa's the only one who can go down the chimney and deliver presents? Bafana wants in on this action. Keep an eye out for Bafana the Witch as she comes down the chimneys to deliver gifts to kids on Epiphany Eve. In which country? Is it A, Germany, B, Iceland, or C, Italy?
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, so as soon as you said Bafana the Witch, I'm like, okay, so Eastern Bloc. And yet, because of the epiphany of it all, I'm going with my instinct. I say C, Italy.
He says C. He talked about Epiphany. Did it help him? It did. He's right with Italy. How about that? You love to see a correct answer right out of the gates.
Don't you love just getting ready to go to sleep in Italy, you young Italians out there? You ate all your Christmas spaghetti.
Yeah, have a big old meatball.
And your parents are like, sleep tight or the witch won't come down the chimney.
That's right. That's exactly right. She sees you when you're sleeping. I don't know if the rules apply. I don't know if they're the same. I don't know if it's a one-to-one. All right, Eva.
Perfect game intact.
That's exactly right. We're going to try to keep this train going on Holiday Who, What, Where. Are you ready, Eva?
I am.
Nothing says Happy New Year like shoving your mouth full of 12 grapes. That's exactly what happens in this country, where when the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve, a tradition that dates back to 1894 in an effort to boost grape sales. In which country? Is it A, Portugal, B, Spain, or C, Ireland?
Okay, so I think I am Portuguese, so I should know that. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be very upset with myself. I don't think it's Portugal. I don't think it's Ireland. I'm 99% sure it's Spain.
Yeah.
She's more confident here than she was the entire first round, where she got all the answers correct. Is it going to continue? It is. She's correct. Spain. You just eat a grape. Every time the bell dongs at midnight, you throw a grape in your mouth.
Every time the bell dongs.
It is a grape per dong situation.
I will say this. I just picture like the grapes boardroom, and they're like, we got to get people to eat grapes.
Dude,
does anybody have an idea? And somebody's like, what if they ate 12 of them, one per dong?
One per dong. If it's one per dong, we're in. We're in on it. All right, game's still tied. Topher, here's the next question on Holiday Who, What, Where. Have you ever wanted to punch someone in your family during the holiday season? You should go celebrate Takanakui, the days set aside for feasting, drinking, and a free-for-all fist fight.
What?
Which happens every Christmas day in which South American country? Is it A, Peru, B, Chile, or C, Ecuador?
Okay, because I really thought this was Central Mississippi.
Hey, tradition starts somewhere, Toph.
That's right.
Exactly. Or they bring them in.
And we're talking about Takanakui. Takanakui.
That does not help me at all. I am going to say Peru.
He's going to say Peru. And look at you. You're correct.
Oh,
How about that?
Can they miss them? Did you give them the answers
I did not give them the answers ahead of time. How about this tradition, Dan? You go down, you have a feast in the chapel down there at the town square.
Yeah.
You drink a bit, and then you just go out there and you punch it out.
It's like a Christmas purge.
It's a Christmas purge.
A little bit.
It's a wonderful way to describe this.
Yeah. Saturday morning here on South Carolina Public Radio.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, Eva, let's tie it back up, shall we? It's time for the next question on Holiday Who, What, Where. Krampus is basically a Christmas bouncer. If you misbehave, he's going to snatch you. This horned, furry, child-stealing creature strolls the streets every December 5th. In which country does a nightmare Krampus parade take place? Is it A, Austria, B, Poland, or C, Norway?
I do happen to know this. I believe it is A, Austria.
Eva doesn't know her Christmas movies.
She doesn't have to because she knows all about
But she does know the Christmas traditions from around the world. She is correct. How about that?
What's a better thing to know? Do you know what I mean?
That's fair.
She hasn't seen Jingle All the Way. I'd love to live in that world.
Well, there is the movie Krampus.
There is the movie
from
Krampus,
a few years ago.
which is a fun time.
Really like
David
that.
Koechner
Really
joint,
like that
yes.
movie. Krampus is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy one.
If you have not seen pictures or videos of this parade, maybe wait until next Halloween and just put them on your TV. You'll really get to enjoy that, and it scares the heck out of you.
This is a lot of dark traditions, Brian, like a witch, a fist fight, and a Krampus.
Yeah, well, this next one's nice.
Okay,
this
good,
next
good,
one's
good,
nice.
good.
I don't know if you're gonna
starting
like it, but it's nice.
starting to lose all the holly jollies.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, these aren't our traditions. You know, we have different
That's right.
traditions.
That's true.
This gives them the holly
Okay,
jollies.
yeah.
All right, Topher, let's keep this perfect game going with the next question. Here it is. Move over, Christmas ham. In this country, the traditional Christmas meal is KFC. Yes, that's right. The Kentucky Fried Chicken. Families literally make reservations week in advance to enjoy a bucket of fried chicken on Christmas Day. Does that happen in South Korea, Japan, or Australia?
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I'm almost positive. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, okay. I don't want to ruin the perfect game.
I know the stakes are really high.
pressure.
Let's focus on the chicken. Let's focus on do you like Kentucky
Yeah.
Fried Chicken?
I love Kentucky Fried
Well,
Chicken.
there you go.
And,
Who wouldn't?
and my Filipino cousins, I know, have Kentucky Fried Chicken is a very big deal in the Philippines, and so I was really hoping that I was going to hear that. But so I'm torn between South Korea and Japan.
Okay. Those Aussies,
And-
they're out there barbecuing or something.
Yeah, exactly. The Aussies, it's too hot for all that fried chicken. Yeah. And my gut is telling me South Korea or Japan. Japan. I'm doing Japan.
Wow, what a roller coaster!
That was a roller coaster. His gut said South Korea.
his
gut
brain said the
changed.
Philippines.
That's
and
right.
Then his mouth said Japan.
One of those three is correct.
That's right.
It's definitely not Australia. He is correct.
Wow.
It is Japan.
This is unbelievable.
How about that? With all the amazing food that they have in Japan.
They're like Christmas Day. Let's
Kentucky
go get
Fried
some
Chicken.
American
That's
chain
right.
fast
Finger
food.
looking good.
That's right.
That's what we need to focus on right now. All right, Eva. I mean, the stakes couldn't be higher. The perfect game is that. Is that the horn? Dominic, you're back, buddy. How are you?
I'm okay.
You loving this game?
Oh yeah.
All right. God bless, buddy.
Gobble gobble.
Did you say gobble gobble?
Yeah.
Why'd you say gobble gobble?
Turkeys are our brothers.
Turkeys are your brothers.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what that means. All right, Eva, are you ready for the next question on holiday who, what, where?
I am stressed, but I am ready.
All right, here we go. No tinsel, no ribbon, just a giant straw goat. Every year, this country tries to build a massive straw Yule goat. And every year, locals immediately try to secretly burn it down.
What?
Despite an increase in security measures. Does that happen in Finland, Sweden, or Denmark?
Oh, this isn't fair. Those are all the same
Oh.
country.
That's kind of rude, actually. Those are so close.
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, which group of people do you think are more likely to burn down a straw Yule goat in the middle of the night?
Okay, so let me just let me walk this through a little
Sure.
bit. So I just watched a little travel documentary on Iceland, and their big thing is reindeer. So I'm gonna say that they wouldn't burn a goat; they would burn a reindeer
Okay.
if they were gonna burn anything. So that leaves us with Finland and Sweden.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Sweden feels like I don't know if that's their vibe to burn a goat like that. I'm really, this is a shot in the dark. I'm going to go with Finland.
Eva is going to go with Finland to keep the perfect game alive. That is incorrect, Eva. We were looking for Sweden. I got to be honest.
That question was unfair.
It is a tough question. And also, massive straw goat. The pictures are pretty impressive. But yes, people began to burn it down in the middle of the night. They have added extra security over the years to no avail. That sucker gets burnt every year, and there's
What a
nothing we can really do
weird
about
thing.
it. Yeah. You'd think so. Sure, they got a man on the inside.
An inside job.
All right, Topher, you can take a bit of a commanding lead, all things considered here, if you get this next one correct. Are you ready to go?
I am nervous and ready. Yes.
In this country, people celebrate Christmas by roller skating to Christmas Mass. With the streets being shut down until 8 a.m. for safety, entire families lace up and glide through the streets at dawn like it's the finale of the greatest Disney Channel original movie of all time, Brink.
Oh my gosh.
Does that happen in A, Mexico, B, Venezuela, or C, Argentina? And just to be clear here, Topher, the part about Brink isn't important to this. I just really love that movie. We're talking about roller skating to Mass.
This is wild.
As a family. Where does it happen?
Venezuela.
Topher has literally never been that confident.
He didn't mess around.
He just got right to the point.
Haw. He just.
He's a skater. He loves the movie Brink, and he is correct. Wow. Venezuela. Topher, did you know you knew that?
I actually knew that.
Oh my gosh.
What are the odds? How about that? I love the visual of just like families. Grandma, grandpa, doesn't matter.
Lace up the blades.
Lace up.
Man.
All right, Eva.
Wow.
You got your work cut out for
Crunch
you here.
time. It's crunch
this
time.
Is big. This is big. You can do this, though. You just got to get this one, okay? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Move over, reindeer. Here comes the Christmas spider.
Oh, boy.
According to legend, if a spider weaves a web on your tree, it means good luck. So many people, I guess, have hacked the system and decorate their trees with elaborate, glittering spider ornaments. Which country is spinning this festive tale? Is it A, Ukraine, B, Canada, or C, Hungary?
Okay, well, I'm in Canada and I've never heard that. So
Okay.
it's got to be either Hungary or Ukraine.
That's right.
I love how Brand's like, welcome to Slavic State Geography on the Christmas episode.
I have both Ukrainian and Hungarian friends. Well, this is another shot in the dark. I think it's Ukraine.
She thinks it's Ukraine, and you are correct. It is Ukraine.
All right.
How about that? Back in the game.
All right.
Back in the game. I first heard about this tradition earlier this year. I saw some pictures from a listener of another Christmas show that I do. Not important.
You're so cool.
And they sent in pictures of their Christmas tree, and I will say, it's actually pretty beautiful. Like the elaborate sparkling spider ornaments, while they're not my jam, they look amazing.
I'll take it over the Italian Christmas witch. I'll just 100%.
That's fair. All right, Topher, this is big. Once again, you can really get pretty darn close to putting it away here with this next one. Are you ready for it, Topher?
I'm so ready.
If you think hanging stockings is boring, try hiding all the brooms in your house so that witches can't steal them on Christmas Eve.
Fair.
Yeah. Which country has this supernatural prevention cleaning ritual? Is it A, Norway, B, Spain, or C, Croatia?
It just. What is it with witches at Christmas?
That's a great
unbelievable,
question,
man.
It's too many witches.
I think it's Croatian.
He thinks.
Sounded confident there, Brand.
He thinks it's Croatia. It is not. It is actually Norway.
All right, this is
They don't like those witches in Norway. I tell you what.
This is crazy, Brain, because now if Eva gets this right, it's a tie ball game, and they both get to play for the fanny pack.
All right, here we go. This is it, Eva. If you get it right, you tie and you move on. Here we go. Some countries decorate gingerbread houses. Others, radishes. Carved, decorated radishes are on full display in a festival whose name is literally translated to the Night of the Radishes, which happens every December 23rd in what country? Is it A, Bolivia, B, Mexico, or C, Costa Rica?
Oh.
You like radishes,
Okay.
Eva?
So yes, I have, my parents own a farm and we do grow radishes there.
Whoa.
I think climate-wise, any of those countries could probably manage that.
That is
Those are all
really
great
good radish
radish
read on
countries.
you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
radish read.
But Bolivian food I don't know too much about. Mexican food, do they have radishes really in their food? Not so. I don't know if I've experienced a lot of radish in Mexican food. Have I had Costa Rican radishes? Oh, If I had to guess,
which you do. That's the game. Yep.
I think I must. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it has to be Bolivia.
She thinks it has to be Bolivia. If she gets it right, she moves on with Topher to try to get a fanny pack. If she gets it wrong, she gets nothing. Her stocking full of coal. She is incorrect.
Oh,
It is Mexico, which I was very surprised by. I'd never heard this tradition.
I've had a street taco that has some cilantro, onions, and
Yeah, I just never heard of this tradition. I just feel like
that's a wild one.
But that's really wild.
I would not have guessed Mexico.
Eva, you did a phenomenal job. Unfortunately,
one question short.
Just falling just a little bit short. Eva, tell the people one more time about The Christmas Baby and how excited you are.
Oh man, it's a movie for everyone. It's got laughs, it's got some tears, it's about love, it's about family, as Topher said, the one that you're born into or the one that you choose. And it is really truly a heartwarming way to end off the countdown to Christmas and have that moment with family and with friends. Whatever you define as your family. It's for everyone. I think that's the biggest takeaway I'd love for people to feel. It makes someone who maybe hasn't felt included, represented on screen, and it is for anyone. It's bringing everyone in.
Fantastic. Eva, thank you so much for joining us. This is Who What When. I'm Brandon Gray here with my friend Daniel Thompson. And in honor of the holidays, this week we're playing festive games fit for the season.
And we've been playing with two special guests from the new Hallmark Channel original movie, The Christmas Baby. Screenwriter Topher Payne just beat out director Eva Tavares for the title of Who What When Champion of the Week. He's now heading to our final round for a shot at our weekly prize, that sweet, sweet Who What When fanny pack.
Let's see if they can go all the way right after this break here on Who What When.
Welcome back to Who What When, an hour of history, games, and trivia from South Carolina Public Radio. I'm Daniel Thompson here with my good buddy Brandon Gray, who's taking hosting duties this week for our special Christmas and holiday-themed episode.
That's right, Dano. And before we get to our final round, a quick reminder that you can join us as a contestant on a future episode of the show. Just call or text us 803-470-6347, or you can send us an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org.
We've been playing with some very special guests this hour from the new Hallmark Channel original Christmas movie, The Christmas Baby, which premieres December 21st on the Hallmark Channel. Screenwriter Topher Payne has beat director Eva Tavares for the title of Who What When Champion of the Week. Now he has a chance at something even greater, our weekly trophy, the vaunted Who What When fanny pack.
Topher, how are you feeling about what you've accomplished so far?
I'm feeling triumphant. I feel like that fanny pack is well within reach. I also think that was the hardest freaking quiz.
Yes, you're welcome.
Went from the easiest to the hardest, just like that.
That's right. And then, well, hey, listen, that's Who What When for you.
That is. You never know.
We're not just going to give these fanny packs away. You really got to earn it. I feel like if anybody is going to be able to conquer this final game, it's going to be you, Topher. Okay? Because we are going to play Hallmark's The Spots. Here's how the game will work. I'm going to read for you a synopsis from a Hallmark Christmas movie, except maybe it's not a real movie at all. Can you spot the movie that is made up? There's going to be, we don't know. It could be real. It could be fake. You just have to decide whether or not it's a real movie or a fake. That's literally all that you need to do, Topher. Do you understand?
As the author of Amnesia Christmas, I am so ready for your plot lines.
All right, here we go. Dan, I would love for you to read these for Topher and see if he can figure this out.
All right, here's your first one, Topher. A woman hits her head while skiing at a fancy holiday resort and wakes up with amnesia.
Whoa.
Turns out she's actually a European princess about to be crowned. A rugged local lodge owner helps her rediscover who she is and also teaches her how to make gingerbread cookies along the way. Is that real or fake?
It sounds so similar to the Lindsay Lohan Netflix Christmas movie. I do not think that's real.
He knows his stuff.
He knows
He's
his stuff,
calling out other movies from other networks,
That's right.
which might help him in this. That is indeed fake. Good job, Topher. One in. That really pulled from a lot of different movies there.
When
A
I
lot
started
going on.
reading it, I was like, this is the Lindsay Lohan movie. And it turns out Topher was tracking with me.
How
I
about
love
that?
it.
How about that?
One down?
All right, one down. We have 5, by the way. We have 5, and so we're just going to do them all. We're going to see how many you do, and then I'll decide at the end. How about that?
Great. I love it. Yeah. It sounds
All
like
right,
he's getting
Dan.
the fanny pack.
Yeah.
Here we go. Avery's shot at anchoring news on Christmas morning clashes when a Santa-suited intruder, Chris, insists that he's Santa's son on a first Christmas mission. At first, she doesn't believe him because of a string of Santa-themed break-ins in the area. But as the evening continues, they begin to unravel a career-making story together.
Is that true or real or fake?
Oh God, I want to live in a world where that movie is real. I do not think that's a real movie.
He says it is not a real movie. He wants to live in a world where it is. And good news, Topher, you're in that
it right
world.
now.
That is a real movie. That is Catch Me If You Claus from 2023.
That's written by Nina Weinman Swift.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Also, quite good.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Yeah, pretty good movie. That's
All right.
Italia Ricci and Luke McFarlane. Yeah.
That's right. 3 more left. Topher, you got to get 2 of them.
You gotta get 2 of these 3.
To take home this fanny pack. Are you ready?
I am in for the fanny. Let's
All
do
right,
this.
Here we go.
Dan, take it away.
Beth is a devoted single mother and advertising executive whose current campaign needs to sell the latest in video game tech. Her young son, Jake, writes a letter to Santa asking for a new dad for the holidays. Up in the North Pole, the time has come for Santa to pass along the reins to his son, Nick. But in order to take the position, Nick must have a Mrs. Claus before Christmas Eve. When Nick reads Jake's letter, he heads off to meet Beth and hopefully convince her to be his Mrs. Claus.
Is that real or fake?
Wow. You're just really making me aware of how weird my job is. Because, like, that sounds insane. It could also be, like, the centerpiece of a Christmas lineup. Okay. No, not real.
He's saying not real. It is indeed real. That is
Holy crap.
What if I told you it had Steve Gutenberg in
It
it?
has the goot in it. In your defense, it's pretty wacky, and it's from back in 2004, so a little before your career as a Hallmark screenwriter began. It is Single Santa Seeks Mrs. Claus, and I got to tell you, Topher, run, don't walk to
It
find
is
this movie.
quite a movie.
It is truly insane. So, I mean, the bad news is you got it wrong. The good news is now you know this movie exists. and
I
you can go
envy
watch
your
it.
first viewing of the Steve Gutenberg classic Single Santa Seeks
There
Mrs.
is a
Claus.
scene where the goot has sticks in his hands on a basketball court and is trying to teach a kid how to shoot the
my God.
basketball. And he does that by banging the sticks onto the hoop. Okay. We have 2 left.
He's gotta
And
get both of
Topher,
them. Yeah.
You got to get them both to
Yeah.
get that fanny. I believe in you. It is time for the next movie synopsis on Hallmark's The Spot. Dan, take it away.
2 rival antique store owners accidentally swap lives after shaking snow globes that they each bought at an antique convention from a man who may or may not be the real Santa Claus. But what happens when they each end up falling in love with someone while still swapped? That's something only Santa can help fix.
Is that real or fake?
That feels so real.
Is that what you're going to go with?
Yes. Am I?
You tell me.
No, he's not.
No?
No. Darn it.
Are you going to go? Wait. You're going to go with no?
He says no.
I said no.
It's no. It is a fake movie.
Movie.
Although, that's a free idea for you, Topher. Go nuts, buddy.
I mean, I'm pitching it for 2026. Let's see what we can make happen. I'll get
That's
Eva
all
back
you,
on the
baby.
phone.
That's all you.
Dude, Spirit of Christmas, is it real or not? It all depends on if he gets this last one right, in my opinion.
You're 100% correct. Honestly, if you get this wrong, Christmas is ruined.
Christmas is kind of ruined for everybody, I feel like. Yeah.
So the stakes could not be higher.
That's right.
Yeah, no
It's
pressure.
time
Yeah.
for the final synopsis on Hallmark's The Spot.
13-year-old Holly Grant tells a shopping mall Santa Claus that she would like to have a boyfriend for Christmas. 20 years later, on Christmas Day, she opens her door to a man carrying a Christmas tree and a bow on his chest. He hands her a note that says, "As promised, one boyfriend for Christmas," and introduces himself as Douglas Furwood. She assumes he is a gag present from her friend Diane and invites him into her home. Later that day, she takes him with her to her parents' house for Christmas dinner. She tells everyone that Douglas is her long-term boyfriend, and Douglas plays along.
Is that real or fake?
All right, and these are specifically Hallmark movies, right?
Yes.
Okay, because if you told me that was a Lifetime movie, I'd believe you, but I see too many things I get network notes on, so I'm going to go with no, that is not a Hallmark movie.
All right, Topher, you said no. You said it's not.
I did.
Unfortunately, 2004 Hallmark got you again. That is a boyfriend for Christmas.
Starring Patrick
It was
Muldoon.
like the Wild West out there in 2004.
They could do anything. They could do
making?
anything. How about that? Topher, you know what? It's the holiday season.
Let's give him a fanny
I'm feeling
pack.
festive.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a fanny pack,
guys.
Topher. You deserve it. As long as you promise to put your next Hallmark script in it. Put it in it and mail it to Hallmark and let them get it that way, the old-fashioned way.
You have got a deal. You guys are the best.
Fantastic. Christmas Baby, premiering on the Hallmark Channel on December 21st. Written by Topher, directed by Eva. Both joined us today on this holiday edition of Who What When. I had an absolute blast.
This was
Dan.
great, Bran.
Dan,
Well done, buddy.
Thanks for giving me the steering wheel for the day. I don't want to do this again for another year. So
Thrilled
it's all
to have
yours.
it back.
It's
Yes.
all yours. And it's time to say goodbye to our annual holiday spectacular. Thank you again to our special guest contestants, Eva Tavares and Topher Payne, director and screenwriter of the new Hallmark Channel original Christmas movie, The Christmas Baby. And congratulations again to Topher for being this week's festive Who What When champion.
Our producer is A.T. Shire, and our executive producer is Sean Birch, who reminds you to leave out milk and cookies for the Who What When crew this holiday
Please.
season. What? This show is a production of South Carolina Public Radio and is made possible in part by listener contributions to the ETV Endowment of South Carolina.
You can join us on an episode of Who What When. Just call or text us at 803-470-6347 or send us an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org.
You can find out more about the show at our website, whowhatwhenshow.org.
And you can listen to an extended version of the show in your favorite podcast app or through your smart speaker.
I'm Daniel Thompson.
And I'm Brandon Gray. Join us again next week for more history, games, and trivia right here on Who What When.